So Cancer, this is your weekend energy. So I pulled out 3 cards for you. And as you can see, self-love is in the middle of this. Okay. And as I'm saying is 5 o'clock is on the clock. Okay. So the first card we have is Voyage. You already have all the answers. Cancer, I just feel like the energy that I am picking up from this card is that you are full of emotions right now. I feel like things are starting to settle down. I don't know why I just heard heart palpitations. I don't know. Some of you guys could be experiencing some type of anxiety. But I feel like you are like now, like, where do I go? What do I do? You know you have a purpose. You have a desire to do certain things. How do I do this? How do I go about doing this? And I feel like it's just like now you're just basically like trying to find yourself because you lost yourself helping others and forgot about Cancer. And this is why you have self-love is here. And don't feel guilty now. Now is the time to start focusing on self. And for some of you guys, you could possibly have went through a divorce, a long-term relationship, or you possibly an empty nester now. And now you're just like, okay, where am I in this world? So now it's time for you to like spiritually tap in, to tap into self, get spiritually guided, pray. Because all the answers that you are looking for is within. I also have here sun, paint the sun back into your life. And once again, this is also an energy of, okay, you could have been putting all of your energy into everybody else, a loved one, children, a marriage. And now all of that is gone. You need to create the sun for yourself so that guess what? When people decide to leave for whatever reason, you still have the sun. You have a foundation. In other words, it's like get a life for yourself. That term, get a life, it's like get a life for yourself. But what I see here now is that I pulled out another card, hustling, making it rain, focus on money and getting it. So you will be successful with this. Okay? You will. This proves that you're going to figure it out. And there could be some gifts and talents, Cancers, that you didn't even realize that you have, and you're going to be able to tap into it and make some money off of it, and make good money off of it too. Okay? Also, we also here have beauty. There's a beauty in all of this. Stay positive. I keep hearing that song by Aretha Franklin, and I think it's Lauryn Hill. A rose is still a rose, baby girl, you're still a flower, something like that. I think it's Lauryn Hill, but I know for a fact it's Aretha Franklin. But yeah, stay positive. Okay, you don't come out smelling like a rose out here. Something here is going to be concluded. But I also want to warn you about temptation, okay? Lust. Be mindful of that. Now, what I also had here was triggers. Okay? Childhood wounds, flashbacks, ready to explode, caught in the act. I feel like there's something here that... Now, this could be you. Or this could be somebody else that you're figuring out about. Because you got the Hermit card here. The Hermit card here is self-reflection. But there's some confusion here. Misconceptions, confusions, and you got the Page of Cups in reverse, which means that you possibly are not opened, or maybe you are confused about certain things to do in life. But I really do think that this is about somebody else. But you could have triggers here too as well, and possibly realizing you have certain things that trigger you in your life, and this could be an inner reflection of yourself here too as well. But I do believe that there is somebody here around you that had you in this mode. And now that episode is concluded. Where is it? And you realizing how this person has triggered you. Or you're realizing that these are triggers of yourself. Certain things are trigger you. But at the bottom of the deck for that, I had law enforcement, temptation, criminal history, and avoiding the 12. This could possibly be dealing with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Take it how it resonates. But at the bottom of the tarot deck, we have the strength card here. because it was some type of conflict that was going on. But you're going to be able to get past that. Okay? And I feel like standing into your power. Okay? This is what I'm getting here too as well. And also, I don't know if I said this, but if you're waiting on something, it's going to happen in the summer. Something here about in the summertime. But I also had on what's the tea, bottom of the deck is on inside scoop, a closer look, nosy up in your business. So somebody trying to figure your shit out. I feel like, because I even know as a Cancerian myself, somebody is wondering like, how is it that you did not fall or fail? And they're trying to figure out some shit out. Like they're trying to connect the dots about your life. For some of you guys, you may be moving. Okay, and there's an energy around you that you are definitely ignoring. Be careful of a person here who's coming to try to kiss your ass because they're trying to find out information about you. I think I pulled that out for you once before here too as well. Okay, let me see what Sacred Traveler has to say. Where's Cancerians? Where are the Cancerians traveling to? Spirit be clear. Where are the Cancerians travel to? His spirit be clear with the message. What is this about? Journey by moonlight. Believe in magic. We're about to have a full moon that's coming up on, what is it? I think the 6th. I think it's in Aries. And what's the bottom of the deck? Crossing bridges. It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. Exactly. And it's time to paint that sun, like to be your own bright light. You know, so that whatever collapses, you still got that sun. It's time to create that, you know, that foundation for yourself and not looking at other people to create the sun for you, because you are the sun is what I'm getting here. Okay. So that's all I have for you guys. And I'll see you next time. Bye.